question about alcohol in perfume is that there are an ambit of opinions amongst the different madhahib, the most stringent of which is that all ethyl alcohol is somehow najis. It is not the opinion that halal advocates goes by. The halal advocates goes by the lenient of two opinions in the Hanafi madhab, which is that the product which is neither najis nor muskir is not haram, meaning that if the alcohol source is not from dates or grapes, if it is, it's najis, and therefore all quantities large and small will make a product haram. So the alcohol has to be neither from dates or grapes, and also there has to be no potential for iskar. It has to be in such a trace amount that even if you ate or drank that product until it's coming out of your nose and your ears, that there's no way that you're going to get drunk. This is the fatwa that is necessary to take when it comes to natural flavors, artificial flavors, and a number of other synthetic chemicals that need to be extracted in alcohol, because alcohol is a solvent which is less polar than water is, but more than oil. It's not a completely non-covalent solvent like oil would be. And out of all of the solvents that are used in that ambit of covalence, that's less than water but more than oil, it's the least dangerous and harmful. So for example, vanilla extract is oftentimes extracted through alcohol, and the alternative to it is something like propylene glycol, which is not something human beings should be consuming, in my opinion. It's propylene glycol is it's used in a number of industrial solvents and cleaners. It's probably, if you go home and check like the bathroom cleaner that you wash your toilet with, it probably has propylene glycol in it. Propylene glycol is also used at a number of airports for de-icing planes. It's a very strong chemical that has, Allahu Alam, I don't know what the research is, but my understanding of organic chemistry is it's probably somehow carcinogenic or close to being carcinogenic. So alcohol, even though a believer has a natural distaste or a dislike of alcohol, one can understand how trace amounts of alcohol is probably better than trace amounts of propylene glycol, given that neither of them are going to make a person drunk. But this is a discussion that the ulama and fuqaha have between themselves. All I can say is that we adopt the same stance that Sanha has. I have a feeling HMC has the same stance with regard to alcohol, but I'm not 100% sure. So you can ask the local ulama that work with the HMC with regards to their what their stance is with alcohol. But the issue is this: is that if we take a hardline stance on alcohol, it's basically going to result in most modern manufactured products just being taken off the shelf. And look, with taqwa, the sky is the limit. And the purpose of taqwa is not necessarily to run away from fiqh, although a little bit of taqwa will save a person from a lot of fiqh. The issue is that you should use your taqwa, but it doesn't mean that you should compromise your understanding of the shara. And so we genuinely, after mashra and debate between us and with a great number of other ulama, we've come to the conclusion that this, the certification of the use of alcohol in trace amounts is not only sound fiqh, but it's also very much in line with the spirit of the Sharia, and Allah Ta'ala knows best.